Hello, friends, and welcome to our YA on Broadway live stream event. The curtains will draw in 15 minutes, and we want to make sure you have what you need to participate tonight. We recommend using 2 screens to enjoy tonight's event. One screen to watch the video here, and a second screen to participate in the online auction. I like to use my phone or tablet to bid in the auction while watching the live stream on a computer. Use what's available to you. You can always open a second tab or window in your internet browser to open the mobile bidding page. This way, it's easy to donate and keep an eye on your favorite auction packages without missing any of our great performances or stories tonight. Now, let's use that second device or a separate browser window to get you registered to bid. First, you must register in order to bid in the online auction or donate to young audiences tonight. Start by going to the website yaonbroadway.ggo.bid and click Start Bidding in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Then select Create Account and enter your email address. Once a confirmation email is sent to you, you'll be able to fill in your contact and credit card information. Be sure to add your mobile number so you can get text notifications for the online auction. Take some time now to set up your account and start bidding in the online auction. We have lots of great items for you to enjoy. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. See you soon. Looking for YA on Broadway? You're in the right place. Our event starts in 5 minutes, so I want to make sure you're all set up before we begin. The best way to enjoy tonight's virtual event is with 2 screens. One screen to watch the video here, and a second screen to participate in the online auction. I like to use my phone or tablet to bid in the auction while watching the live stream on a computer. Use what's available to you. You can always open a second tab or window for the mobile bidding page, so it's easy to donate. This way, you can keep an eye on your favorite auction packages without tuning out of the event. Now let's get you registered. You must register in order to bid in the online auction or donate to young audiences tonight. Start by using your second device or opening a new browser tab or window and go to the website yaonbroadway.ggo.bid. Then click Start Bidding in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Select Create Account and enter your email address. Once a confirmation email is sent to you, you'll be able to fill in the contact information as well as your credit card number. Be sure to add your mobile number so you can get text notifications for the online auction. The show's almost underway. We'll see you in just a few minutes at 7 o'clock sharp. Hello, friends. My name is Alex Zimmerman, and as your host for tonight's event, I'd like to personally welcome you to YA on Broadway. We're tuning in tonight to support the great work of young audiences of Oregon and Southwest Washington through these challenging times. While we remain physically apart to curb the spread of COVID-19, we still must come together to support the young people of our communities, and that's what we're doing tonight. Every day in this pandemic, we're seeing just how creative people can be from their homes. Whether it's musicians, artists, talk show hosts, Broadway actors, teachers, or parents, we are all finding new ways to stay engaged, stay creative, and stay well. Young audiences connect young people to artists in our community to expand learning and creative expression, something so needed, especially now. Thank you for being here with us online tonight to support this important work. You can use the chat window to the right of this video to say hello, share your love for young audiences, and cheer on our donors throughout the program tonight. Before we introduce our opening performer, I want to make sure you're able to sign up to bid and donate. Here's how it works. We recommend 2 screens, one to view us like you're doing now, and one to bid. Or you can open a tab or separate window in your internet browser. To register as a bidder, go to yaonbroadway.ggo.bid and click Start Bidding. Then select Create Account and enter your email address. Once a confirmation email is sent to you, you'll be able to fill in your contact and credit card information. Be sure and add your mobile number so you can get text notifications. Once you're logged in, you can donate to young audiences or bid in the online auction. And that's how you become the star of the show tonight. Now, to kick things off, it's my pleasure to introduce a dear friend of young audiences. Give a virtual round of applause for Parents' Choice Awards winner, Aaron Nigel Smith, an educator and musician who teaches movement and music to students of young audiences. Here he is performing Wait For It from the award-winning musical Hamilton.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia, trying to keep the colonies in line. But he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by her side when so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and a brimstone preacher, but they're the things that the homilies and hymns won't teach us. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. I'm the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable, I am an original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I am lying in wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's pace is relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate, he exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, then God Almighty, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We rise and we fall. If there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it. 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 Wait for it.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for that impassioned front row experience. Just incredible. If you're a supporter of arts education, you know the power of music like this. You know the power of creative expression and learning through song, dance, literature, theater, and art. Young audiences give students access to different methods of expression and learning, and that work continues through this pandemic. Tonight, we get to support this work and bring the joy of creativity to students when they need it most, when the worlds have been turned upside down because of this pandemic. To do that, make sure you're registered to bid by going to the website yaonbroadway.ggo.bid. Now, we have a special video to share with you about Young Audience's Arts for Learning program.
Live it. Write it. Show it. Oh, perfect. All right, here we go.
Arts for Learning really has something for everyone. Whether you are a beginning writer or whether you're a really proficient writer, there's a way for each student to access it and have a really wonderful, deep, authentic experience.
Actors and Authors is the unit that the teacher has been working with the students before I even get here. And then when I come in, I'm working with the students and the teachers for just about a 5-session authors, actors, and presenters. Because then what I'm working with them on is choosing a very small moment of that rich narrative and then working with their classmates to bring it alive.
You make this story that's from your real life, like if you broke the rules or learn something about friendship and all that. It's kind of fun. And you write this down and you get into groups and your friends act it out. It's really cool to see it come to life.
You know, there's bravery that comes with sharing about loss. And for some kids it was losing a football game, for other kids it was losing a pet or a grandparent. And you know, either way, kids really learn to respect that about each other. I think that was a natural part of the scaffolding of the lessons. There was a lot of time for reflection, a lot of time for sharing, to help kids revise their work, to share experiences. Acting can be scary to a lot of kids, to find the courage to share within a group and get ready to perform.
She's trying to make us be brave and to not be shy to act in front of other people. And it doesn't matter how many people there are. You just have to step up there and know that you are going to be fine.
Some people were very funny, some people were kind of serious. You can learn their emotions from their stories, you know, how they feel. It makes you feel awesome to just see your childhood come to life.
It does feel awesome to see your childhood come to life. Wow, these kids are incredible. And this work is so important, perhaps now more than ever. In times of fear and uncertainty, the power of story and creativity can bring so much relief to people's lives. especially young kids. Speaking of support, how's the online auction going? Are you all actively bidding? I know there's a wine lovers package in there that I might have to get a bid in on after tonight's event, of course. Remember, the online auction closes at noon on Monday, May 11th. To share more about the ways Young Audiences has adapted to students' current needs, we have the pleasure of hearing from Executive Director and new dad straight off parental leave, Carrie Clark. Take it away, Carrie.
Hello, and welcome to YA on Broadway, the first ever virtual fundraising gala for young audiences of Oregon and Southwest Washington. As you can see, joining me in welcoming you to tonight's Broadway-themed festivities, I am deeply honored to be flanked by a member of the original Broadway cast of Cats as a show of her deep support for arts education. Old Deuteronomy, thank you for making this special appearance and for your generous support of young audiences. Please enjoy the open milk bar. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to those of you joining us as supporters of the Right Brain Initiative. We are grateful to have you here. Thank you all for being here tonight to support our mission, to inspire young people and expand their learning through the arts. This school year has been marked by a tremendous change in our region and around the globe. You've helped young audiences grow, strengthen, and adapt to meet the needs of tens of thousands of kids in response to that change. First, in Central Oregon, your support helped us expand service to that growing and underserved area to ensure that rural students also enjoy the benefits of arts education, because geography should not be a barrier to equity. Next, you made it possible for us to say yes when the Regional Arts and Culture Council asked if we could take on management of the Right Brain Initiative and carry forward the wonderful work of that arts integration program in partnership with our community. Most recently, you helped us respond to the massive disruption that students are experiencing because of the pandemic. With your support, we were able to pivot quickly to support creative learning for students now at home. As part of that pivot, in the last 8 weeks, we've held professional development sessions for teaching artists to help them adapt the in-school artist residencies and performances that they had planned into virtual arts learning experiences. We've created a constantly updated online learning directory filled with fun arts education opportunities that students can take advantage of at home. And we've even helped schools convert their Run for the Arts jogathons into virtual fundraisers to help them retain rich arts education offerings for students, even as they grapple with difficult budget choices moving forward. While we're saddened not to be able to come together with you in person this evening to celebrate arts education, tonight is a critical opportunity to make sure that young people all across our region can experience the joy of creativity, to help them overcome fear, sustain hope, develop resilience, express themselves, rebuild community, and heal as they move through and ultimately past this difficult time. One of our dearest supporters, Ronnie LeCrute, herself a former teacher, asked me to share this message about young audiences with you tonight. I have been a supporter of young audiences for a number of years, but am deeply committed ever since I realized what this organization could do for my community. What I especially love about young audiences is the boundless enthusiasm for learning that I have observed in the young students whose schools have invited teaching artists to present a program at an assembly. I feel very fortunate to have attended several elementary school programs near my rural home in Yamhill County, and the children, many of whom don't speak English at home, were completely drawn into the music, dance, puppetry, storytelling, and other content-rich arts and cultural activities and performances. I could tell that the teachers were thrilled by the students' engagement and enthusiasm. This was learning at its very best. Young Audiences offers other programs also, of course, including in-class artist work, family arts nights, and teacher professional development, all of which stimulate creativity and broaden the cultural horizons of students and adults alike. It is critically important that we support young audiences so that our youth can have access to arts experiences regardless of background and resources. Please join me in offering your generous support. Ronnie Lecroute, McMinnville, Oregon. Thank you, Ronnie. And I hope that you all will join her in supporting young audiences tonight.
And thank you, Carrie. And thank you to your new Jellicle daughter for making an appearance tonight and for starting her support for arts education so early in life. Baby's first gala. Like Carrie said, tonight is about bringing the joy of creativity to young people so they have more tools to overcome fear, build resilience, express themselves, and heal through difficult times. Now, before we hear a story about the impact of young audiences and the type of joy this organization brings to young people, I want you to pay particular attention to the button on the bidding page that says, Donate Now. This will be coming in handy very soon. We now have the opportunity to hear from a really amazing young audiences student, Michaela Best Prostrudnik. Let's hear Michaela's story now.
Originally, I wanted to be an athlete, and that was my dream, was to get straight A's and to be an athlete and to make lots of friends and be that type of person. I had a traumatic brain injury and broke my spine a couple of years ago from an indoor bouldering accident and had to take a year and a half off from school, and I lost who I was and I lost my community, and I had to really relearn how to be in the world and rediscover who I am and my interests, and realizing with my injury I can't lift things, I can't run, and it took a lot of work to realize that that part of my life is kind of gone at the moment. When I came across live set and sound engineering, it really gave me a new purpose in the world. LiveSet is a sound engineering program for teens who are passionate about sound production and learning the other side of music. You get to be behind a sound mixing board and learn how to mix the artist and check the sound levels and really be a part of the production in a whole different way. I think especially what's been really great about being a part of the program is it really gives girls an opportunity to have an equal leverage in the music industry, and I think that's really special and unique, to give girls a chance to be like, you know what, I'm powerful too, and like I have my ability to be a big part of the music industry. So I'm really grateful for what the program has to offer, not just teens and getting experience that they otherwise wouldn't until college, but to also give girls a chance to make a difference. Young audiences help me become more confident in myself and to feel more capable of doing things and taking risks, and to feel like, you know what, like I can do this. If I can figure out how to set something up that I've never set up before, and to go to a new venue and use a new mixing board and be my own boss in a way, like I feel like I can do anything in the world. LiveSet helped me become who I am today, and it's encouraged me to want to continue to be in sound production and to be in the world of music. Now I have my own gigs, and it's really made my life amazing in a lot of ways, and it's something that I want to continue to do throughout college and for the rest of my life, and my life wouldn't have been the same without LiveSet and the mentors I've met and the people I've interacted with and the friends I've made and the community that Portland has in the music industry. So I'm really grateful for everything LiveSet has done for me.
Thank you, Michaela, for sharing your inspiring and empowering story. Friends, This is our opportunity to come together to make this kind of education accessible to more kids throughout Oregon and Southwest Washington. This is your opportunity to give directly to young audiences and support this work. So I ask you to give what you can and give with your hearts tonight. To do so, simply use the button on the bidding page that says Donate Now. We're going to go through multiple levels of giving now and ask you to give as generously as you can. Our first giving level tonight is $5,000. If you can make a gift of $5,000, I ask you to go to our bidding page and click Donate Now and select that $5,000 button to make your donation. Every gift tonight ensures that young audiences can connect talented artists in our community to young people excited to learn. And I see that board member Whitney Chapman is excited to continue to invest in all that young audiences does at this level. And also joining David Rice, another board member. Thank you so much for all of your contributions to young audiences. This is truly, truly inspiring. Young audiences needs our support to not only serve these students now, but in the future. So if you're considering making a gift and hovering your finger over that button, won't you please consider clicking and making a gift of $5,000 right here and right now? And if you were especially inspired by Michaela's story, $5,000 can provide funding for 2 students just like Michaela to learn how to be a sound engineer. What an investment in our future sound engineers. Thank you so much to all who have given at this level. We are off to a truly inspiring start tonight. Our next level of giving is $2,500. So if you can make a gift of $2,500, I ask you to go to that bidding page and click the Donate Now button. Find that $2,500 button and make your donation. Thank you so much to board member Britton Smith, who says, count on me for a gift of $2,500. We're so grateful for your generosity. $2,500 can support professional development for teachers to help them integrate the arts into core subjects like science and reading. What an incredible way of expanding education through the arts. And you have the opportunity of doing so right here and right now. Simply hover your cursor over that $2,500 button and go ahead and click and feel great about that, as we're so grateful to all of our supporters who are tuning in. I even heard that there's someone watching live right now from Chicago. Greetings to you, Chicago. So if you're watching from someplace outside the Southwest Washington, Oregon area, make sure to tell us about it in the chat window. We would love to hear from you and toast you for being here. We're so grateful to all of our support, and I want to say thank you so much to all of our gifts so far. I have a feeling we have some more people that are looking to chime in. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's made gifts at this time. Thank you so much to Carol and Walt Smith, who are making a gift. Thank you for being here and making a gift. You are all incredible. We're bringing the joy of creativity to kids when they need it most right now. And our next level of giving tonight is $1,000. If you can make a gift of $1,000, please do so now. Just go to Donate Now and find the $1,000 button to make your donation. Chiming in, we're so grateful to board member Tanya Flynn making a gift of $1,200. Board member Jen Yeh at $1,200. Thank you, Jen. Samantha Palo, wow. That is just so generous. And Board Chair Lisa Harley, thank you for all that you've done, including making a gift of $1,200. That number must be very meaningful for all of you. So thank you for that gift. We are looking right now for gifts at the $1,000 level. This is incredible. So much participation from our board members. Board Vice Chair Vilma Johnson says, count on me for $1,000. Board Member Yarko Kane, thank you so much for all that you continue to contribute to young audiences. Oh my goodness, it's truly a family affair as Carrie's mom, Kay Goldman Clark, is making a gift of $1,000. We've seen 3 generations of Clarks integrated and celebrating the arts here tonight. Perhaps you're gathered around your computer with your family members at home. This is an incredible teachable moment for the next generation of supporters of the arts. Development Director Catherine Hayes, wow, thank you so much for your generous gift of $1,000, Catherine. We're also so grateful to Lorette Jan Robertson, thank you. Also, Marie Vermeer, thank you for your gift. We want to say thank you so much to board member Jason Mendel. Thank you for your generosity. Executive Director Carrie Clark, thank you for your generous gift. Robin Shuey, thank you for your amazing gift. Libuv Beck, thank you for your generosity, and please forgive me if I've mispronounced your name. You can feel free to correct my pronunciation in the chat window. I will get it right the next time, I promise you. If there's anybody else out here at this time who would like to make a gift and receive virtual round of applause through that chat window, simply hover your mouse over that $1,000 button and click it right here and right now. This is amazing, watching this thermometer rise. I don't know if you can feel it getting hot at home, but it is getting hot in here with that mercury rising. We're so grateful to all of our supporters so far. Thank you so much for being here and watching at home. We want to say thank you so much to everyone who has taken the time and hunkered down to front row seats. I have no doubt that those of you watching at home are decked out in some really superb finery, as I know you young audiences supporters know how to dress for an occasion. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, it looks like we have another amazing Admiral Britton Smith, has there been a promotion just in the last few moments? Admiral Britton Smith is making another gift of $2,500. Thank you so much, Admiral. I appreciate you, as does young audiences. This is really just truly inspired work we are seeing on display right here and right now in real time. Board member Dot Griggs is making a gift of $1,000. Thank you so much. Such a generous board, all making such meaningful gifts from their hearts, from their wallets, all of the time spent that they devote to young audiences, and we get to see it right here on display tonight. It's absolutely inspired. Thank you so much. We are really grateful for your generosity, and we want to keep this up. That being said, our next level tonight is the $500 level. So if you can make a gift of $500, click that $500 button and make your donation right here and right now. Because tonight we have a very special incentive at this level, as First Tech Federal Credit Union is matching the first 20 gifts at $500. So I want to see a crashing of that $500 button. If you are at home, click away right here and right now so you can turn your gift of $500 instantly into $1,000 thanks to our friends at First Tech Federal Credit Union. Bet you didn't realize that Young Audiences also sponsors magic as well. So let's see some magic happen right here and right now. Thank you so much, board member Ben Matthias, who says, match my money. Also, board member Erin Osaki. Erin, I miss you. Thank you so much for your generosity. Barbara Radler is making a gift of $500 and watching it magically turned into $1,000. Carrie Clark, thank you so much. Carrie Clark giving again. We are so grateful to you. Thank you. Jim Brunberg making a gift of $500. Thank you so much for your generosity. Oh, and thank you for the correction of my pronunciation. Luba Beck, your generosity is appreciated, and now I will forever know how to pronounce your name. Thank you, Luba. We are looking for gifts at this, our $500 level. We have goals. We are looking to continue supporting the arts right here, but also for the future. We have so many uncertain times still ahead of us, and it's just absolutely inspiring to see how much adaptability with creativity there has already been, and I'm sure we will just be completely awestruck by all that young audiences still comes up with in the face of these times. So if you can make a gift at this time of $500, won't you please consider doing so right here and right now? We would love to be able to give you those virtual applause, both in the chat window as well as right here on my microphone, and I will get your name right eventually, I promise. So if there's anybody that's hovering over that mouse, you're just a click away for getting those kudos and watching your money magically doubled before our very eyes. We're so grateful to everyone for being here and tuning in. $500 helps a storyteller bring classic texts to life for young learners and continue inspiring young minds. There really is no bounds to these young learners. If you were inspired by Max's really inspiring storytelling, then go ahead and click that button. Thank you so much to Celeste Rose, who is inspired to give at this level. Please, won't you consider giving right here and right now? We would love to see your money matched by First Tech Federal Credit Union. If there's anybody that's considering making a gift, perhaps you're all sitting around and you're watching your kids being creative because they've been listening to the amazing stories so far and they love Hamilton. Now's an opportunity to turn it around and click that button. We would love to see you do so right now. But at this time, we are going to move along to our next level of giving because we've just received word that First Tech Federal Credit Union is willing to match those next gifts as well. So let's keep the magic going if we can do so. Our next level of giving is $250. So if you can make a gift of $250, click that $250 button and make your donation now. We're bringing art, music, theater, dance, and new methods of learning to young people tonight. And we're so grateful because the Starseed Foundation understands how important young audiences' work is. And they have agreed to match the first 10 gifts at the $250 level. So we have a lot of amazing matching opportunities right now. Keith Daly wants to see their match doubled. Okay, Keith Daly, we'll go ahead and double your match. Thank you for your gift. Samantha Paulo, board member, giving again. Thank you for your generosity. We're also so grateful to board member Whitney Chapman, says, count on me again for a gift at this level. Thank you. Admiral Britton Smith, I'm willing to give you any promotions you would like with this degree of generosity. Thank you for your additional gift at this time. Teresa Ann Koberstein, thank you so much for your generosity. That's absolutely incredible. I have a thank you to Coover, it looks like, or Quever. Please forgive me, but thank you so much for your generosity. If I got it wrong, please feel free to correct me in the chat window. Karen and Lenny Dunn, thank you so very much for your generous gift at this time. We're so very grateful to all of you. I would love to see many more people taking advantage of this matching opportunity. So if you have been considering making a gift at this time, or you're waiting for another level, won't you please consider making a gift right here and right now and see that gift magnified all through the generosity of the Starseed Foundation, as well as First Tech Federal Credit Union. Lorette Jan Robertson, thank you so very much for your incredible gift at this level. Robin Shui is making another gift at this time. Thank you so much, and that gift seems to be on behalf of the Standard. Thank you so much, and that gift, wow, thank you so much, Robin. A gift of $500 on behalf of the Standard. Thank you so much for your generosity. We are so grateful. Oh my goodness, Stacy Benner jumping in with a gift of $1,000. Thank you so much. I made it sound really good how it feels to go ahead and just click that button, right? You too can find out how amazing that instant gratification click is. Simply hover your mouse over that donate now and go ahead and make a gift. Kelly Russell says, I want to see my magic money transform. Thank you so much, Kelly Russell, for making your generous gift at this time. This is absolutely incredible. Friends, we strongly encourage, we would love to celebrate. I will give you a round of applause on camera. Simply commit a gift right here and right now. We're so grateful to you for all of your generosity that we've seen on display so far here tonight, all for young audiences. It's really inspiring to get to take time out and hear from the youth themselves just how these programs are having not only a direct impact on their lives, but how we get to watch that create boundless opportunities and inspiration within our greater community. And I want to see more amazing, young, inspired people like Michaela rocking it behind the boards. So go ahead and click a button right now and make a gift for young audiences. Carol Smith says, you can count on me for $250. Thank you so very much for your generosity. It's truly inspiring to see you all tuning in. I know we have over 100 computers logged in at home. It's just amazing. And I can hear the applause. I can hear people getting ready for all that's to come, because I do know that y'all are a really fun after party crowd. But we still have so much important work to do right here and right now. So before we have the opportunity to celebrate all of the good work young audience has done, we must continue to make gifts right here and right now. So if you've been considering making a gift, won't you please do so right now? We're so grateful for all of the giving. Our last level of giving tonight is the $100 level. If you can make a gift of $100, simply click Donate Now on the bidding page and then click $100 to make your donation. We have gifts coming in at this $100 level. Thank you so much to Maura Pratt. Thank you so much to Ben Kubany. Ben, forgive me if I got the last part wrong. Thank you. I appreciate you. We love all the love for our donors in this chat window. So let's give our applause through the chat window, but let's make sure we've also made our gifts. Before doing so, let's keep it going as all of these donations are coming in. We're so grateful. And again, if I miss your name, because we've got lots of screens going on, there's a lot of passionate ferocious typing going on, please let us know in the chat window, because I want to make sure that I am thanking you personally for your meaningful gift. I know that every dollar raised here tonight comes from a very heartfelt place, and you deserve recognition for that. So thank you so much to Neil Spindler for making a gift. Karen Rosenberg, thank you so much for your generosity. Rachel Goodloomis, making a gift of $250. Thank you, Rachel. We're going to make sure that that gift is matched at that very special level. And again, please do show some love for our donors. We're so grateful. If you've been sitting on your hands, if you've been snacking or toasting with your family, gathered safely around the computer, it's okay to take time to put your wine glass down in favor of clicking on that Donate Now button. Special thank you to Erica Blum Barnett for making a gift, as well as Lindsay Knight making a gift at this time. Thank you so much for your generosity. And if you can make a gift of $100, we ask you to please do so now. Oh my goodness, this is the first I'm even having the opportunity to take an eye break and glance at my thermometer, and it has just skyrocketed since I last glanced at it. We still do have goals to meet, and I want to see if anything kind of fancy happens once we reach that goal. There's only one way of finding out. You can't see what happens until you rescue the princess at the end of the game, right, Mario? So let's go ahead and fill that thermometer all the way up. We want to see that mercury rise on our screen right here and right now. So if you can make a gift of $100, won't you please consider doing so? We're very close to achieving our goals, but my goals are to surpass the goals that we've set. So won't you please consider making a gift? Swaim Strategies, thank you so much for all that you've done for young audiences, all that you continue to do for our community, and for making a gift right here and right now, and helping encourage that mercury rise. So if you're watching at home, please consider making a gift. If you've already made a gift, oh my goodness, didn't it feel really good? I think you should tell your friends about it in the chat room. I think humility is overrated at a time like this, and you should tell them how incredible it feels to make that gift. And if it felt so good, won't you consider making an additional gift right here and right now? Friends, we also want to let you know that you can make a donation of a custom amount as well. Perhaps you want to make a $15 donation because that's how old you were when you learned to play the guitar. Or maybe you just have a lucky number in the back of your mind, like number 689. Won't you consider making a gift of $689 right now? Once again, every single dollar we know is very meaningful, and every single dollar will be cherished and used in inspiring ways by young audiences of Southwest Washington and Oregon, as we're so grateful. To Mary Finelli says, count on me for $100. Thank you so much, Mary. And I can watch this. The mercury is rising as we speak. Won't you please consider getting to say that you took part in contributing to that rising thermometer? It'll feel so good, not just to tell your friends tomorrow how wonderful an opportunity you had to help support young audiences, but you're going to have the opportunity to encourage them to continue making gifts as well. And it feels so good to share with your friends how truly amazing it is. It is a gift to give right here and right now. And Coney Ann Rydell says, I want to make that gift of $100. Thank you so very much for that gift. We're so grateful. Debbie Roth has a meaningful number and is making gift. Debbie Roth, our friend from Greater Giving is making a gift of $19 in honor of her Marine son. Debbie, I know that you love doing that, and we're so grateful. How proud you must be. Thank you so much for your generosity. Maya McCarthy says, count on me as well. Thank you so much, Maya, for your generous gift. And again, if there's anybody else whose name I might have missed, don't be shy. We want to make sure that we're acknowledging you accordingly. And again, if you've already made a gift, now's a really fun time to go ahead and come up with one of those custom amounts for you. It's such a beautiful day out there. We're making memories, we're making investments in wonderful things to come from young audiences, and we have goals, and we want to see our goals surpassed. Now, as you continue to make your appeal gifts, friends, we have some exciting auction items to bid on tonight. Once you've finished making your donations, use the back button to navigate to the auction page. We'll do a quick bidding tutorial to cover the basics. If you click on the gavel where it says Learn to Bid, you'll see detailed directions on how to bid. To browse through the packages, simply scroll through the auction and click on a package to see more details. To return to the full list, use your back button in the browser. To see the current bid on each page, simply click on the package where you'll see the details and how high the bid is. If you want to place a bid, there are 3 options for doing so. So make sure you're paying attention right here and right now. You can use the orange button to place the next bid based on a predetermined bid increment. Or, for my more competitive bidders out there, you can use the blue button to create a maximum dollar amount you want to bid on that package, and the software will automatically bid for you until the bidding exceeds your maximum amount. So again, if you're competitive, the blue button is what you're looking for. But finally, you can use the green Buy It Now button for those of you who don't want to enter into a bidding war and just want that guaranteed win. It truly is instant gratification. Now that you know how to bid, we're going to auction off one special package right now. So I hope you all have the hang of bidding. Tonight, we're going to close the bidding on package number 301 in just 3 minutes. So if you're looking for a dazzling pair of diamond earrings, and let's be real, who isn't? Use the orange button to bid away or set a maximum bid with the blue button and let the computer bid for you. Package number 301 is a beautiful pair of 18-karat gold round diamond and baguette deco earrings from Packhouse Jewelers, a local Portland business owned by Rick Mahler. These stunning earrings by Penny Preville are set with round and baguette cut diamonds for a total carat weight of 0.86. Wow, almost a full carat weight. It's colored GH with a clarity of VS. They are truly eye-catching sparklers. And a huge thank you to our donor, Rick Mahler of Packhouse Jewelers. While you're bidding on these earrings, I want to let you know about some other really amazing items and experiences in the online auction, including a trip to New York City to see Wicked on Broadway. And from what I've heard, there are a lot of people at home and active in the chat window who are looking to go ahead and snag that trip when it is safe to do so, of course. But you have the opportunity to ensure a trip of a lifetime right here and right now. But if that doesn't satisfy your travel bug, you also have 7 nights in Mexico you can look forward to. If you want to keep it local, we have getaways scattered throughout Oregon. There are also 2 packages with VIP football tickets for our Duck and Beavers fans. Those are always so much fun in the last few years' events, and I think we can still have some very heated rivalries hitting up in the chat room. Where my Ducks fans? Where my Beavers fans? Let's hear about it in that chat window. I'm also looking at package number 308. I did mention it earlier. It's the wine lovers lot with all those amazing bottles of wine. It's something you can treat yourself to right away. We want to thank all the donors who have made this possible. And we're really grateful. We do have something for everyone out there. So if you're a movie fan, a pizza connoisseur, a ghost history buff, or a weekend warrior, I really file under all of those categories, and I'm sure there are some out there that do too. So happy bidding to you, friends. Oh, and I want to give a special thank you to Josh Billiter, who made a gift of $100. Maggie Bolton says, you can count on me for $100. Thank you so much to Yesenia Campos for your generous gift. Jean Marie Dino Ellis, I hope I got at least some of your names right. Thank you so much, Jean. Yasi Irapana, thank you, Yasi. Connie Schwendeman, thank you so much to you, Connie. And Samantha Paolo, oh my goodness, your generosity seems to know no bounds. That's amazing. So good. All right, well, friends, we are going to get ready to go ahead and close that auction. So if you haven't had an eye on it, let's go ahead and get your bids in. We are going to close the bidding for this item in just 20 seconds. So make sure your bids are in. Do not get outbid. You should treat yourself to those dazzling earrings. I strongly encourage it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations to our winning bidder. You are going to look just fabulous in them. Please enjoy them. And if you didn't win, don't worry. There are many more packages for you to bid on. Bidding is going to remain open, so you can check out your favorite items and support young audiences. I also want to thank you, Edelmira Para. Please forgive me if I got it wrong, but thank you so much for your generous and meaningful gift. Thank you to all our incredible donors tonight. Thank you all for showing up to support young audiences through these stay home, stay safe times. Our online auction bidding will continue until noon Pacific time, if you're watching at home in Chicago, on Monday, May 11th. So that means you have several days to place your bids. Continue bidding until then, and be sure to share with friends so that we can get other people in on the fun of supporting young audiences. And this event would not have been possible without some amazing supporters. We want to thank the amazing sponsors who have continued their support for young audiences and this YA on Broadway event, even though we weren't able to celebrate in person. These sponsors are listed on the screen now, and I want to give a special thank you to our platinum sponsors, Biamp Systems, The Standard, and the late Arlene Schnitzer, who was a dedicated supporter of young audiences of Oregon and Southwest Washington. She and Harold were the first members of the Young Audiences Sunburst Society of Major Donors when it was launched. A lover and patron of the arts, Arlene was an ongoing supporter of our work in the community and usually one of the first people to say yes to sponsoring this annual gala. She is deeply missed. Thank you to Carrie and Michaela for joining us tonight, and thank you to Michaela again for sharing your story about the impact of this work. I want to thank our production partners who are making magic happen virtually as we're all scattered in different places. This live stream program was recorded, so you can use this same link to share with your friends and family to continue spreading the word and support of young audiences, and we encourage you to do so. Again, don't forget that the online auction closes on May 11th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And I also want to extend a congratulations to Dot Griggs, the winner of those beautiful earrings. Congratulations, Dot. Please wear them in great health. Now, in case you're looking to learn something new, like a great new dance, we have one last video to close us out tonight from another young audiences artist and educator. Karita Griffith Walker, a former Radio City Rockette, has a dance tutorial to share with us tonight. So Karita, the stage is yours.
Hello, I am Karita, and I am a professional dancer and body percussionist on the Young Audience's Teaching Artist roster. And tonight, for the virtual YA on Broadway Gala, I am going to teach you a tap dance routine. So let's get started. All right, we're going to start right away with a dig, dig step. So we are going to dig the heel into the floor 2 times. Lift the toes off. We're going to dig the heel in, dig, dig, step. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Think queen, right? We will rock you. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time, and yes, so we do that 1 time, then we're going to switch over to the left foot where we're going to do a shuffle step. So instead of striking the heel on the floor, we are now going to attack with the toe tap, or under the ball of your foot is what you want to feel strike the floor as you kick front and back for a shuffle. So we're going to start with the flamingo with our leg here, leg back, foot back, and we're going to kick front, kick back, and step. Yeah, you're going to feel it hinge from the knee for this particular shuffle step. So we're going to kick front, kick back, and step. It's pretty quick, so it's going to be a small kick. It's going to be boop, boop, down. Yes, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. A little bit faster, here we go. Shuffle step. A little bit faster, here we go. One more time, here we go. Yes, that is our shuffle step. So we're going to do dig, dig, step, then shuffle step. So we're going to switch from the right foot to the left foot. Let's try that. 1, 2, ready, and dig, dig, step, shuffle step. One more time, just like that. Dig, dig, step. One more time, just like that. Dig, dig, step, shuffle step. Then after we do that, we are going to go back to our childhood, remember that ABC song that we all learned, and remember that fast part where we would say LMNOP. Yes, we're gonna do that rhythm, express that rhythm with our heels. Right, so we're gonna use our right heel first. We're just gonna roll them back and forth. LMNOP, just like that. LMNOP, just like that. LMNOP, then clap, clap, clap. LMNOP, clap, clap, clap. LMNOP, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, so our whole routine is dig, dig, step, shuffle step, LMNOP, clap, clap. Yeah, let's give that a try. 1, 2, ready, we go. Dig, dig, step, shuffle, LMNOP, clap, clap, clap. Yes, we're gonna do that 4 times, and then we're gonna do a little party down to a big finish. We'll get there. So let's do 4 times in a row of our routine, starting with dig, dig, step. 1, 2, ready, we go. Dig, dig, step, shuffle, step, LMNOP, clap, clap, clap. That was 1. We're gonna do it again. LMNOP. 2 more times. Dig, dig, step, shuffle, step, LMNOP. 1 more round. Dig, dig, step, shuffle, step, LMNOP, clap, clap, clap. Now that we have done this amazing tap dancing, we are gonna party down with some claps to each corner. So we're gonna go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. And then we're gonna get ready for our big finish pose of our choosing. So we're gonna go to the corners. 1, 2, ready, we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then choose our pose, right? So you can make whatever pose that you want that feels good for the end of your Broadway number, right? So you're gonna, if you wanna do one arm, do both arms. You want here, you wanna do something like this. You wanna have jazz hands, then do the jazz hands, right? So whichever one you wanna do, that's what you're gonna pick. At the end of it, after you do the claps, 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 bum, 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 ba-da. Yeah, that's our big finish after we do the tap dancing, right? So let's try the whole thing with the music. Let's just go for it. All right, here we go. The curtain's coming up. Here we go. Dig, dig, step. Here we go. A dig, dig, step. Shuffle, LMNOP. Again. Dig, dig, step. Shuffle, step. LMNOP. Again. One more time. Shuffle, step. LMNOP. Claps to the corners. 1. Again, and 1. Thank you so much, friends, for being with young audiences tonight and for supporting connections between students and artists like me. Thank you so much.
And just like that, thank you, Karita, for sharing your amazing talents with us this evening. So how'd y'all do? Did you dance like no one was watching? Who cares if anyone's watching? You're having a great time tonight. That's what tonight was about. I want to thank Elizabeth Bundy for coming in for a gift just under the wire as well. But friends, there is no just under the wire. You can please consider making gifts throughout the rest of the evening and through the next few days. I want to thank everyone who joined us tonight. Remember to share this link with all of your friends so we can continue bringing the joy of creativity to young people in our communities. Be well and stay safe, friends.